We've got Ahnald T 101 with us today. What's going on, Ahnald?
Woo! Man, it's always great coming over to your channel. You're a fun guy. Just don't get me evicted out of my office today.
Hey, that was worth it. I will never regret that. We're going to talk today about how to attack Palpatine teams. Now, some of you might not struggle with this, but this is something I've heard a lot of people have maybe get trapped into, behind a lot of debuffs and have a bit of hard time. I know I was actually having a hard time, so we're going to get to that. But before we do, I don't know about you, Ahnald.
What?
But I think we need to lighten the mood a bit.
Ooh, it's been a rough week, hasn't it? Rough couple weeks.
It's been a rough few weeks. We've had a lot of crap hit the fan.
You need to put some slow dance music on. Take off the shoes.
Yeah,
pop
let's
a cold one.
Let's put some. Yeah, take your shoes off, pop a cold one, and let's have a little bit of fun, shall we?
What are we gonna do today?
I think you and me both should tell the lovely ladies and gentlemen out there who we think are the hottest and least hot characters in the game.
I already got my list, man. I know it off the top of my head.
All right, you go first. Hottest character in the game.
Hottest character in the game. They have a smile of 1,000 pearls. The Wampa, dude. Look at Wampa. He's got that cuddly heart. Look at that. He's got the nice rump. You can cuddle up against it at night. He's like a cuddle pillow, man. The Wampa is definitely the most prettiest character out there in the world. Or right now, at least.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah,
That's pretty hot. But nothing.
What do you got?
Nothing is hotter. Rolo. Look at this. This is Carrie Fisher in her prime.
Look at that. Oh, we just need midriff Carrie Fisher, and we're good to go, man. But I'll give you that one. That's pretty good, but Wampa's definitely higher up there, I think.
Least attractive character in the game, Ahnald.
This character should have been the prettiest character of all time. Director Krennic, my main squeeze. I mean, look. My bobblehead is prettier. He looks like Mr. Bean in the game, man. What's going on here?
He looks like this is Mr. Bean with an Empire uniform.
Mr. Bean with an Empire uniform. That's an insult to Mr. Bean. I'm sorry.
I can concede that he's not a very attractive man, but nothing beats Chief Chirpa. Just look at that.
Look at that. Look at that smile, though. Look, don't you want to just hug it?
It's not as bad. Well, actually, it kind of is when you pull it up, but especially that character. I mean, he just looks like something out of a horror movie. I don't know. But you know what? I got to do an honorable mention, though, because out of all these characters, Rolo's the hottest in my opinion, but Darth Sign is the most jacked.
Ooh, the most.
Look at this guy.
Look at that, dude. That's like an aspiration to live up to, man. I would totally love to look like Sign. Look at the nice tan lines he's got going on and everything, man. Woo!
All right, so let's go in and let's try this out. So big credit here to my buddy Fredbird, who is in my shard, and he's the one who kind of told me how to approach this team, and it made a huge difference on my main account in approaching it. But the first team I want to show is with Palpatine, General Kenobi, Thrawn, Nihilus, and Vader. And the key here that I didn't realize, it wasn't as obvious to me at first, maybe it is to some of you guys, is to slow down Vader and to get him ability blocked.
Yeah. Or at least daze.
So if you do
at the
that
minimum.
right off the gate,
There we
dazing
go.
him and making sure he doesn't do that AoE makes a huge difference.
It does. I mean, when Palpatine and Vader, we first started realizing how good they were, it's like, all right, how the heck do we deal with Vader? And if you're running Jedi Training Ray, you just got to start off by hitting that ability block on Vader, because you should beat Vader, because BB-8 is one of the fastest characters. He gets the bonus Terminator from R2. When he gets Secret Intel up, Rey gets bonus Terminator. So that ability block at the beginning on Vader is so crucial, I think.
Yeah, and I really try to keep it going on him if possible. In this case, I wasn't able to because General Kenobi was taunting. I needed to clear that so I can clear Palpatine as soon as possible.
Oh, he's going to heal
That's
soon,
kind
I
of
think.
your next priority. Slow down. Oh, no! Crap. And that's what sucks. If you don't kill Palpatine soon enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that happens. But anyway, your priorities here are going to be to keep Vader from applying too many dots, and then after that to kill Palpatine as soon as possible.
Right. If you could try to keep Nihilus in check, it'd be good too. But yeah, I mean, Nihilus.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, luckily you have a lot of foresight on your team between General Kenobi, Rey, and BB-8 and R2 giving it off his stealth ability. But if you have a lot of foresight, you could slow down Nihilus. Can you do it?
See, here's the. It's a debate. It's a debate. Always a debate. I think
Yeah,
Nihilus
I would
could
do
be
that.
close. So I think I got ability
Slow him
block
down.
him.
Yeah.
And I'll take the shock and oh no!
Ah!
Okay, so you
Oh.
guys are seeing why I think this is worthy to discuss on this channel. is I've had just about everything possible go wrong here from an RNG standpoint,
man.
and I think I'm gonna lose
Oh, yeah.
this battle. At least I laid a stun. Let's try to get Palpatine out of here.
You got the health immunity on him at least, so that should. There you go. You stopped him there. You stopped that old man right there. All right, so you're good.
He's got ability block. Who deserves it? Maybe Thrawn.
Let's see. No, he's got fracture. He fractured you, so he's got a high tenacity right now. So he might.
Everybody's got good turn meter. I think maybe I just save it. Just get rid of him.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Fireworks.
go.
There we go.
We could be okay. We could be okay.
Oh no, man.
Let's take Vader down. No, let's take his. Oh, it didn't. Oh crap.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's got the Zeta. He's got the Zeta, so you can't remove turn meter off the V-Dog. Oh man. Okay. I mean, you might be able to somehow pull it off with Ray and BB if you
There we go.
take care of. Make
No,
sure
we
nice.
got this.
You're gonna show how great Ray and BB-8 are together. They could probably
And how great Illuminated Destiny is.
Yeah.
But it just kind of shows. I mean, if you have really good mods, I think this becomes more manageable. But I have kind of brought my BB-8 down to human level here. I can have. Oh my
Oh no!
gosh.
You could have had it there. You could have had it. What happened there?
I can. Okay, I'm gonna do this over again. So I brought my BB-8 down to human status a bit for this because I can put 295 speed on him, but I've got him at 286, which is kind of closer to where I have him on my main account. Maybe if you guys can get him higher, I was able to really easily win these battles when BB-8 was higher speed. But I kind of want to show this at a more realistic level. And so let's try this again. Let's try this again.
There we go.
Play that ability
There we
block
go. Days and ability
on,
block.
Vader.
Perfect.
And then my
Okay.
concern here is Thrawn getting stunned. So I'm almost tempted to stun Palpatine. I don't think that's the right move. I think I got to do this. Don't stun. Crap! He got stunned.
He's got 3 stuns on you, boy. I feel like a Palpatine team, part of the win for them is just getting that awesome RNG at the beginning. If they can land like 3 stuns, you're like totally screwed, dude.
It makes it really tough because now what I really need to do is fracture General Kenobi so that I can have unlimited reign on Palpatine. See, now he's taunting, and fortunately I had the health immunity on Palpatine, so
There
he
you
didn't
go.
heal as much.
Good.
But they've got the turn meter train going now. It makes it real tough. Let's keep Vader.
Better hope he doesn't get a stun
check
out in a
here.
second. He's gonna.
There we go. Now I can fracture
There.
General Kenobi,
Okay.
and I should be set from here. So that's
Woo!
kind of the stressful part of this battle is getting that ability block landed on Vader, and then getting fracture laid on General Kenobi. And then if you can do that, then the rest of the
team's
battle
wide
should
open
be
then,
a win.
You got to take care of control of Kenobi somehow, because the only control you have on your side for preventing taunts is Thrawn's fracture. So you really got to make sure you time that fracture well on Kenobi, so you can. Because once Kenobi's out of the picture, you can just mess around with everyone else. Oh, now it's next turn. It's the Annihilate's coming. Better get ready.
Yeah, he's definitely going, but I can land an ability block on him.
There,
Let's keep that in check.
There we go.
Kenobi is still fractured, which is very, very good. I could hopefully take him out here.
Oh! So close,
Oh, that
man.
was such a weak hit.
Okay, you got this. All
Thrawn's
right.
going to have a turn here soon, but... Oh, got him. Okay.
There we go.
So
Got
this
him.
is where I'm pretty sure I could hit auto, but just in case...
Be careful,
let's
man.
attack
Vader can mess you up, though.
He's messing me up already, just as you said that. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's get rid of Vader here. Who should we... I think I'm going to give this to Thrawn. I don't want him giving health to nobody.
Uh-huh.
Nobody! Oh, crap!
Nobody.
General Kenobi's taunting.
Oh.
Let's give this to BB-8.
Not a
Secret
good night for
intel.
you. Not a good night for you, man. You're going to have
Dude,
nightmares
I mean,
tonight, dare I say.
This team has been giving me issues. This is the exact team I'm running on my main account now. I actually shifted away from my Palpatine-led team.
There we
just
go.
because all of the mods on my shard are better than mine. And so if you're in a mirror match, I don't know if any of you are struggling with mirror matches on the Palpatine teams, but that can also be a real tough hurdle to overcome if you don't have the mods. And so I actually put my Rey Jedi training team back in, and this is where I struggle now.
The Nightmare Team. Oh, good luck, man. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. To purge these demons out of
All
you.
right, so now we got to show this against the Nightmare Team, and this team this team can be real tough, especially when it's modded well. And the strategy changes, and the reason for this is because you've got this opening taunt here. And so I'm going to start with Secret Intel, and the temptation is going to be to clear this taunt and then blitz Palpatine. I have personally found that to be ineffective because that taunt's going to come back. It's almost unavoidable. And so I feel like the best way to handle this is to just completely blitz a Sith Trooper. Just bite the bullet, save Rey's mind tricks until he's gone, or until he's not taunting, and then lay that on Darth Vader, and then the battle is easier to win.
See, I don't know. What I maybe would have done is just put the mind trick on Sith Trooper, get it done and over with, and then fracture Cyan. It's either you got to fracture Cyan or fracture Sith Trooper or something like that. But you might be able to. You might be able to take him out quickly. Let's see. Keep punching him.
I've just had I've tried that too. It's just, it could be a mods thing, but I found now that he's out of there. Now I can land this on Vader. A lot of times at the beginning of the battle, too, I don't have Fracture available right away because Nihilus has taken that away from me because Palpatine was able to get his stun off early. Again, that's kind of mitigated if you're able to have your Thrawn fast enough that he can beat Palpatine. But that hasn't been the case for me personally. And so now this ends up being a lot easier. Now I can land that Fracture on Sign, and this is probably autoplay from here, but just in case, I'm going to go for Nihilus to secure the win.
There you go. Yeah, it should be good to go. This team you're actually playing right now, on the meta report, it's like in the top 10 most used teams. Like Palpatine takes up like 6 out of the top 10 teams, and Cyan, Sith Trooper, Nihilus, Palpatine, Vader, that's one of the top teams you're facing. It's not number one. The number one team for this right now, it's actually Vader, Emperor Palpatine, Nihilus, Thrawn, and Cyan. I'm actually surprised more people are using that over Kenobi in that slot. But yeah, I mean, I think it's not as bad.
I found that's an interesting debate in my opinion. And I found when I was still running Palpatine, I think part of my problem was that my Sith Trooper is still only 5 stars. I can't get him to gear 12 yet. Okay. But something that I noticed was I had General Kenobi in, and my Vader was never going first. Ever. And so the other team would go, they'd start the turn meter train, and then I was done. Yeah, and so I decided it was better to put Sith Trooper in there. And then I was able to go first in a lot of those battles, and that made a huge difference. But still, my Sith Trooper was just a little too squishy for me to be as competitive as I wanted to be, especially on defense. I was falling pretty far.
Right. I mean, if you're doing mirror matches with Palpatine, take out your Kenobi, because Kenobi is actually a burden for your Palpatine team going up against another one, because you're just giving him plus 8 speed to Vader. So it's a tough choice, but sometimes you got to pull him out.
All right, so this last team that we want to show, this is a team Arnold is throwing at me. He's like,
curveball.
What about this team? And this team is tricky because we've got 2 balancing taunts here between Shore Trooper and General Kenobi, and this is it's hard to decide where to go, because if you don't focus on one of those tanks, you're gonna have to, and you're just gonna be delayed and stuck in a loop.
Yeah, you gotta pick someone to mind trick, which I think you're doing a great job. Just pick Short Trooper to constantly mind trick, and then have Thrawn fracture, but you can't fracture right now. Oh, jeez.
That's what sucks. I gotta get this fracture going here as soon as possible. So I'm gonna gun down General Kenobi. That's what I'm going to focus most on. I think that taunt's going to be the most persistent. And then as soon as I can, I'm going to fracture Shore. But now Kenobi's off taunt, but I've got mind tricks back. So let's lay that on Shore and gun down Kenobi. Now, the hesitation I would have with running this team, if you guys are watching this going, wow, this team is good. I think it is. I think this is a real sexy team. But the hesitation I personally have with it is that there's a lack of DPS. But as you can see in this battle, I don't think that's hurting this team.
No, this team's all about control, and the whole goal of this team is to protect Nihilus as long as possible. So you're too busy bouncing between the 2 taunters, and Nihilus, he's about to probably annihilate here in a few seconds. And, goodness. And plus, keep in mind, the Short Trooper has a massive heal on top of all the heals Emperor Palpatine's already given off, and he has the extra crit immunity, the extra taunt. It's a nasty team. I love Short Trooper.
Are we discovering just how OP this team is? I mean, I'm trying to think here of how I possibly could have played that differently. Let's try this. I'm gonna back out here. I'm gonna keep this going. Let's go in and let's put this good mod on BB-8 now, okay? No more monkey business.
Oh, we got a bad boy.
Let's see, it's plus 22 speed, I think it is down here. There you are, 21 speed. All right, we're back up to 295. Let's see if that makes the difference for me on that team. But I don't know.
This team is
that's
really
a rough start.
It's a hard counter to Jedi training raid teams. I mean, in my opinion, this team is in my personal arena. I don't have much problem with it because I run my probe droid and my probe droid in my team. So I just put target lock, and I can just go to town. Then I use Palpatine to keep shock on someone. It's an easy team if you have a lot of buff dispellers and buff immunity type of characters, but it's gonna be tougher for you.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna try. So you guys are screaming at me. I need to stealth, right? I am more concerned right now about Nihilus taking a turn from Thrawn. Or taking a cooldown, I should say. I'm gonna try to stun Nihilus here. Call me crazy.
I mean, I know why you're doing it.
I'm gonna try that.
Let's see.
No!
Oh,
didn't work. Totally backfired, and now he's got a cooldown taken.
Close your eyes, children. Oh my gosh. Buddy.
Okay, at least General Kenobi has that taunt holding.
He's got the shock now, so he's not gonna be taunting for long. Oh, this team is nasty. Oh man. Woo.
Okay, yep, that's right. Okay, attack everyone but Thrawn. We need to have an ability to fracture here in a second. Shore's gonna heal. No.
Heal.
We got General Kenobi to
crit immunity.
Okay, we need to land a fracture here ASAP.
You probably should have done a mass assist or something.
Give the people Thrawn.
All right.
Okay,
mind trick.
Mind tricks.
Then fracture should come shortly.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let's fracture Shore. Focus on.
I don't know. Maybe you should have fractured
but Nihilus
someone
is
else.
Gonna be close to annihilate.
I think you should have fractured Nihilus or something, because Short Trooper's not going to taunt for a while. He needs to activate his ability to taunt.
I got this. I got this.
I don't know.
No!
Yay!
I think you were right. I think I should have fractured Nihilus there. I think we still got this. We can still win this. Right?
If you control Nihilus, I think you'll be okay.
I don't need. Do I need to control it? Well, yeah, probably, because he'll get there again.
Yeah, he's gonna get there fast. I mean, short.
Oh my gosh. This is a tricky freaking team, guys.
Luckily, Kenobi's
I need Illuminated Destiny ASAP.
Okay.
At least we got Kenobi gone. We got some exposed
so
there.
You're not gonna get
almost out.
Not gonna get as many crit minutes.
Somebody else. Still 9 away.
Come on.
Okay, mind tricks. Do we want this on Shore? No,
he's already ability block. Yeah, Vader or Palpatine, so they get days hopefully.
Vader. Okay, good.
All right.
Yep, you guys do that.
Got the stun, perfect.
There.
Finish off 9.
I got the big account. Let's finish him off.
Oh
no!
God! AOE.
I should have burned. That was a big mistake.
Man.
Why did I not burn? Okay, Illuminated Destiny.
All right. Okay. You got this. You got to get the raise assist attack. Yeah, wipe him out. He's got no crit immunity.
Boom.
Now's your chance.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
Oh, the fraction old man.
I think I can auto from here.
You
I can probably auto from here. I'm gonna do. I'm not taking anything for granted though, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this out. So, wow, that team had me sweating. I think I'm legitimately sweating right now. That team was scary.
It's a tough team, yeah. If you don't control the taunts, I mean, it really comes down to just picking the target, the mind trick, which I think Short Trooper's the mind trick. Then you got to fracture Kenobi, so he doesn't get his frequent taunt out. But it's manageable. But man, if you don't keep track of everything and they start doing everything crazy on you, it's a tough battle. But Rey and BB,
you have to find ways to manage those taunts. In a predictable way, so that you know what's coming, so you don't go bouncing back and forth, and keep that turn meter train from starting. Because if you let Vader go, he does that AoE, all of those debuffs are expiring.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna have the other team completely jacked full of turn meter, and then it's just boom, 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 boom. Doesn't matter what your speed stats are. You're gonna be suffering. So I don't know if adding that speed on BB-8 made that big of a difference in that battle, but at least I was able to find a way to win barely.
You won. And these teams are tough. I mean, it's definitely rock, paper, scissors. You can win, they can win, but you can't just full auto it anymore. I don't think even Palpatine could full auto your team. I think they have to kind of do the same thing you're doing. Just kind of be careful to how you're diffusing the Jedi training Ray bomb.
Ahnald T101, thank you very much for joining me for this video.
Course.
Any parting words of wisdom for the lovely holotable heroes out there?
Don't worry, Cubs Van Han will scare the nightmares away. There's no sign under your bed. And good night.
There's no Scion under my bed.
No sign under your bed. Just
I'm
double check just in case.
Now. What if he is? I mean, can you imagine how scary that would be if you looked on your bed and freaking Darth Scion was there? I would poop in my pants.
Oh.
All right, guys, have a good night, and as always, don't forget
my dead body. Sorry about the mess.